Welcome back. Today I'll be taking a look at Dango's new AirTag wallets. Let's check them out. So I have 3 of Dango's AirTag compatible wallets here. This is the M1 AirTag wallet. This one right here is the Dapper D01 AirTag wallet. And this right here is the Dapper D03 AirTag wallet. So this isn't going to be a full review of these wallets. I've already reviewed the M1 and the D01. I haven't reviewed the D03 bifold here yet, but I have a bunch of D03 content coming out very soon. I'm going to concentrate more on their AirTag capabilities here and how well the AirTag integrates into these wallets. So that being said, I'm still going to talk about some of the features of each one of these wallets. In fact, let's just do a blanket statement of all 3 wallets here. They're all CNC'd out of 6061 aluminum and they're all anodized. The pockets on all of these wallets are made of Dango's water-resistant Detex material. The AirTags are held in with a silicone band on each one of these wallets, as you can see. All of Dango's wallets are made right here in the USA, and they all come with a lifetime warranty against manufacturing defects. Oh, and each one comes with a paracord lanyard. And I should mention that these wallets do not come with an AirTag. That's sold separately. This one right here is my personal AirTag. So let's start with the Dapper D01 here. The D01, I believe, was my second wallet review on this channel about 4 years ago. On top of all the features that I mentioned earlier, the D01 can hold up to 10 cards. It has a bottle opener, and all those cards are held in with this front plate and a silicone band. Now, the silicone band is always on the D01, but now they just added the AirTag capabilities back here. Now, I mainly wanted to do this video because when I first saw this, I was concerned with the silicone and this Apple AirTag because silicone can be pretty slippery. And this silicone ring didn't look like it held the AirTag in very well. That's just from my initial reaction to the pictures I saw online. So when I first got this in my hands, I couldn't wait to plop in my AirTag. And you can see there's a little reservoir in there that fits in the AirTag pretty effortlessly. So while you're putting it in for the first time, it might just slip around a little bit. And this is what I was talking about earlier, silicone with this very high gloss plastic that Apple uses back here. I figured it would just slip around and fall out easy. But once you get it in there, it fits pretty nicely. So I was pretty surprised. And when I did a shake test, I'm gonna do the shake test for you right now. I did this earlier. You can see, yeah, that AirTag isn't going nowhere. So my concerns after I got this completely went out the window because the reservoir here, even though it's made of silicone and can be fairly slippery, holds in this AirTag very nice and is very easily removed. I have a few AirTag wallets that it's kind of a pain in the butt to remove the AirTag. Screwed in, under plates, just tucked in, very snug under the leather. But this, look at this. Pops out very easy. And on the D01 here, you can see that AirTag is right on top of that single pocket back there. So let's test out to see how well cards still fit in there. You can see card still fits in pretty nice. Doesn't really get in the way of the functionality of this wallet. So I'd say on the D01, it works pretty nice. You can see the AirTag isn't making contact with the card at all because the silicone wraps around the back there. So you don't have to worry about your AirTag rubbing on your cards at all. So that's the D01. Now let's take it out and plop it into the Dapper D03. Now, as far as I know, the D03 here, at least the AirTag wallet version, is only available in this bifold. So once it's in there, can see how that looks on the D03 bifold. And once again, just based on the location of your AirTag back here, if you want to put a card in this single pocket on the back, once it's in there, you can see it's not going to really mess with the functionality of your cards at all. So that was one of my main concerns. So that's good. But there's one thing I want to mention and demonstrate for you here is if you guys are familiar with the D03 bifold and this piece of elastic right here. This elastic can flip around into a couple different configurations. So I have it on the outside of the wallet. You can stick extra cards or your cash under this elastic band, or you can flip it to the inside right there, keep them on the inside of your wallet, or you can completely wrap this elastic piece all the way around your wallet, and it ends up looking like this. So if you have a D03 bifold without the AirTag, you know that you can stick cards or cash inside of your wallet like this, and it acts as a center cash compartment, which I really like. And technically, you can still do that with the D03 AirTag wallet, but of course, the elastic's gonna be wrapped right around your AirTag like this. Technically, it still works, but me personally, I don't like this. But that's just a minor gripe. It's just an aesthetic thing for me. If you don't mind this, then it still can work in this configuration. You can still put cash or cards, and this bifold can act as a center compartment. But for me, I think I'm still going to have this just like this, where the elastic's on the outside. You can still use this ID window for your driver's license, and life is still good. Now I just took out the AirTag, and I'm gonna put it in possibly my favorite Dango wallet to date, which is the M1 Maverick Rail wallet. If you guys saw my review of the M1 Rail wallet, you're gonna know I absolutely love this wallet. It is a vertical style minimalist wallet, and yes, I still consider this a minimalist wallet. I see a lot of comments from you guys saying that Dango wallets aren't minimalist wallets because of the thickness and the size of this frame. And I do agree with you up to a point, but you can't argue that the M1 isn't a minimalist wallet. I still say this is a minimalist wallet, thick frame and all. So let's get the AirTag into the M1 here. And this one is going to be a little bit different because the M1 has this sliding front plate. And I was concerned that the front plate wouldn't slide with the AirTag in there, but you can see you can still wrist flick that plate open without a problem. And that's very interesting because this silicone band is right on the front, and you'd think it would make contact with this front plate, but with no cards in there, it's not making contact at all. Now the M1 with the single pocket on the back can hold up to 8 cards, 6 on the main chassis here. So I have 6 flat cards right here. I'm just gonna plop them all in at once. You can see based on the thickness of your cards, these are all flat cards. 6 is absolutely perfect. Now obviously that silicone band is going to be making contact with that front plate, but at this point you don't really need to wrist flick that plate anymore, just because with the thumb slot on the bottom, you can just push all your cards up, do the fan method, take out whatever card you need. And if I had to choose a favorite, I think you guys know which way I'm gonna go. I'm gonna choose the M1 AirTag wallet right here. The M1 Rail is still my favorite Dango wallet. I love the functionality. It's still a minimalist wallet. It can hold up to 8 cards, 6 in the chassis, up to 2 under the single pocket back here, even though I only hold 1 back here, my most used credit card. And it can still hold cash underneath this silicone band, even with that AirTag right there. But just so you guys know, when you start pushing out this AirTag, you can see it starts to pop out a little bit. So that could be one concern. If you hold a lot of cash underneath the silicone band, it could start popping out your AirTag, as you can see there. So you guys know my favorite. Which one is your favorite of Dango's new AirTag wallets here? The M1, the D03, or the D01? All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of Dango's AirTag wallets? Now, if you want to check these out for yourself, I will have links down below in my description box. And yes, I do have a discount code if you want 10% off. That discount code is CT10. That'll help save you 10% off your order. I'll have all that information down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!